Well, Carnival has done it. They have officially welcomed their 26th ship to the fleet. Let's talk about it. Hey, what's going on, Adventure fam? Welcome back. Welcome back to the channel. And look, this Adventures Calling Us channel is growing slowly but surely. We are 10 people away, 10 subscribers away from 1,000. And I want to take this next 10 seconds to invite you to subscribe. You could be that number 1,000 subscriber. Go ahead and hit subscribe below. Hit that notification bell as well so you know when we post. We got an epic trip coming up this weekend. And also go ahead and drop a like on the video because you know I'm about to drop some news on you that you're going to enjoy. So now that that promo is over, I want to go ahead and tell you that Carnival has officially done it. A couple of days ago on February 24th, they have officially welcomed their 26th ship to the fleet. And that would be the Carnival Jubilee. I know we brought you this story a couple of weeks ago that they were going to be doing this. And yeah, they have officially done it. They've officially brought the 26th ship to their fleet, the Carnival Jubilee. Hosted by the ship's own resident Texan cruise director, Kendall Fire, the Carnival Jubilee was officially christened in Galveston, Texas. That is her home port. And as a matter of fact, the Excel cruise ship is the first ship ever to be christened in Galveston. How about that? The first ship ever to be christened in Galveston. All of the ships that go out of there and how busy that port is, it's the first ever ship to be christened there. So that is a pretty cool thing to have on your belt, or your bow, I should say. And it really pays homage to the, is it homage or homage? Homage, I don't know what it is, but it really pays tribute to the Carnival Jubilee's Texas roots, where they've got the Lone Star State star up on the bow of their ship. And so that is a pretty cool feat to be the very first ship ever to be christened in Texas. And that happened a couple of days ago for the Carnival Jubilee. Now, these christenings are a pretty big deal for these cruise ships, and there were many people in attendance, such as Gwen Stefani, the ship's godmother. I know we brought you that story saying that she was going to be the godmother of this new ship. She was in attendance. Christine Duffy, the president of Carnival Cruise Lines, was in attendance, as well as the mayor of Galveston. He was there as well. So it looks like it was a pretty big event, pretty star-studded, I should say. No pun intended for the Lone Star State's star there. But yeah, star-studded event to welcome the Carnival Jubilee as the newest ship in the Carnival fleet. Now, Craig Brown, the mayor of Galveston, also had a special surprise up his sleeve that nobody knew about. And that is that he came out and named February 24th as Carnival Jubilee Day and handed Christine Duffy of Carnival Cruise Lines an actual key to the city, further cementing the relationship between Carnival and Galveston, which is a pretty cool thing. I've never been honored enough to get a key to any city, nor do I think any mayor is going to ever give me a key to their city. And I don't know. I don't think those keys actually work, and you can't actually open anything with them. But pretty cool feat, pretty cool thing for Carnival and Christine Duffy to be able to receive a key to the city of Galveston to cement that relationship between the Carnival Cruise Lines and the city itself. Now, in true Texas fashion, there was some other festivities and activities as well. A rope and trick show by Will Fitzpatrick. I'm sure that was pretty amazing. There was also speeches given. There were some blessings given to the ship and those that are going to be sailing on her as well. And so the Star Spangled Banner was performed. And so it was a real ceremony with real activities and real festivities. And it looked like it was a good time. And it's really something to celebrate. You know, cruising is one of those things. I hear people sometimes say, oh, I've never been on a cruise. And my first reaction is, how could you have never been on a cruise? Like, to us, they're one of the best vacations you can go on. Now, every ship is different, every itinerary is different, and maybe not every experience is flawless, but for the value and the cost and everything else, we truly love cruising. So when we hear people say they've never been on one, it's mind-boggling, and but we understand it. And sometimes it comes down to cost. Sometimes it comes down to people being a fear of water. We know people that have a fear of water, and they don't know how to swim, and we always try to tell them, like, this isn't the Titanic. You're not going down. You're not going to sink. And even if something happens, right? This isn't Titanic days where you only have mere hours to try to get off the boat for the most part. And so, well prepared life jackets, lifeboats, more than they could ever need. And so, we think everybody should try cruising. And so, anytime we see a christening of a new ship and a new ship coming to the fleet, I mean, it's an amazing thing. That just means all the reports of cruise travel and everything else like that, it's really coming back, and cruising is really strong right now, and it's good to see. Now, as part of her speech, Christine Duffy said the following: "Building a ship is very complicated. It takes time. Things do not always go the way we planned. This ship would not have happened without you and the amazing, amazing team." Now, Duffy also gave thanks to the crew members, the 1,700 of them that are on board, noting that, you know, the cruise ship isn't just the ship itself and the building of the ship and the things that makes up the ship, but the crew itself. The crew makes up a large portion of an experience of a cruise. And we could speak to this. I mean, we've had amazing cabin stewards and, you know, crew on board some of these ships. Now, some have been better than others, but I will tell you, the crew, they make up a large portion of how your experience is going to be on the cruise ship. So she wanted to formally thank them as she, as she gave her speech, because, and rightfully so, because, you know, the crew, I don't think hears it enough. They don't get enough thanks and praise, and they do a wonderful job on board these ships away from their families. So if you're ever on a cruise, make sure you're thinking of your crew members and the attendants and everybody else that is servicing you, and, you know, make sure they know that you appreciate them. You know, comment down below if you've got somebody that sticks out in your mind that, you know, made an impact on your vacation like that. I know if you've been on a cruise, there's got to be somebody. Comment down below if you've got somebody that's really made an impact on your vacation, or really gave you was a really amazing crew member, because I think that would be an amazing thing to see down in the comments, of how many people have had good experiences and great experiences like we have. Now, one of the coolest things that I think happened at the ceremony had to do with Christine Duffy presenting a $50,000 donation on behalf of Carnival and Gwen Stefani to the St. Jude's Research Children's Hospital. I think that is such an amazing thing. Anytime any organization gives back, I think it's great. But, you know, cancer is one of those things that is tough, right? I lost my mom at the age of 10 to cancer. I've actually got a best friend whose child is battling cancer and has been for the past 2 years. And we feel for him and his family. His young boy, Ethan, is not very old at all. I think he's 11 or 12 right now. And so, it's just been tough on their family. And so, I see the direct impacts that cancer can have on people's lives, and I'm sure we all have or know somebody that's had it. And the fact that they donated $50,000 to St. Jude's, I think St. Jude's does an amazing job, and they are a well-deserving organization. If you don't know much about St. Jude's, I'm going to put a link in the description down below to check them out. But essentially, right, when families get referred to St. Jude's for treatment, parents don't pay anything out of pocket. It is all covered by St. Jude's, and it's an amazing thing what they do to try to fight childhood cancer. And so I'll put a link in the description down below for St. Jude's, but it's an amazing, amazing cause, and so glad to see that Carnival and Gwen Stefani and them partnered up to donate $50,000 to that cause, because, you know, there's a lot of causes out there that you can give to, but, you know, I've got to say, donating to a hospital that is really trying to give kids a fighting chance at cancer survival is an amazing thing. Now, Carnival has been partnered with St. Jude since 2010, and even better than the $50,000 donation is they have, you know, created a goal of raising $50 million for St. Jude's by 2030. So that's 6 years. That's an amazing goal, an amazing feat, and I just think that's such an amazing thing. And so please go support and, give Carnival a big thumbs up for that, because I think that's an amazing, amazing thing, an amazing goal to reach. And I hope they certainly get there. Now, part of the ceremony included auctioning off a pair of custom Carnival Jubilee cowboy boots, in which the winning bid actually was $25,000 and raised money for Operation Homefront. That is an amazing thing, because we are currently in talks with Royal Caribbean right now. We had created a custom pair of Air Force Ones that I'll put up on the screen for you right now, so you can kind of take a look at those. But we have created these custom pair of Air Force Ones for the Icon of the Seas, for Royal Caribbean, as well as a custom shoebox. We're in talks with Royal Caribbean right now on how we can do the same thing in auctioning off these shoes to raise money for a charity as well. And so if we can have half of the success they did with these cowboy boots, we would be extremely thrilled. And so we'll let you guys know what the update is on that once we have one. But amazing, amazing thing. And if you're interested in the shoes, let us know. Comment down below if that's something that you'd be interested in maybe bidding on. But yeah, it's an amazing thing that Carnival did, raising $25,000 for Operation Homefront. Another amazing, amazing organization. So all in all, I know a couple of weeks ago I was kind of not bashing, but I was kind of curious as to why they were waiting till now to do the naming ceremony and things like that, the timing of it all. But look, it looks like it was an amazing celebration. Congratulations to Carnival. Congratulations to the Carnival Jubilee. Looks like an amazing ship, and I hope it has all the success in the world. It looks like they put on a fantastic, fantastic ceremony. And if you were there, let me know down below if you were able to be there and experience it. But yeah, amazing thing for Carnival, welcoming their 26th ship to the fleet. And look, Royal is continuing to name ships to their fleet as well, and the cruise line industry is continuously growing. We encourage everybody who hasn't taken a cruise, go take one. It's an amazing vacation. So that's going to do it for today's episode. Again, please go ahead and subscribe. We are about 10 people away from 1,000, and so we would really appreciate it. We love your support, and we're just slowly but surely trying to grow the channel. Oh, and I wanted to tell you, a reminder, we are going away this weekend to Disneyland, California. We're taking our 4-year-old for her 5th birthday. We're taking her by herself, and so we're going to Disneyland, and we just found out and realized it is the first weekend of Food and Wine Festival over there. So we're going to have some Disneyland vlogs coming up, so that's going to be awesome and amazing. That is going to be our next adventure. So thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. We love you, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.